Hey guys, it's July 2011. My name is Dan Gage. I've been teaching harmonica lessons on YouTube for a little while. And I decided to go back recently and cover some subjects that I covered early on before I really got into this thing and cover them a little more seriously. So this lesson is something that comes out of my thoughts on my original beginner's video, and this one is going to be directed at the very first step once you have a harmonica. Really very simple, very basic. I'm sure I'll drone on too long, but it's something that I've noticed with folks in person, and I want to cover this subject. It's even further back than my more recent playing single notes video. So eventually I hope to make this into some sort of a series, maybe if not, this one's for you guys that have absolutely no idea. And I've got a few videos in this subject. I just got a harmonica for a gift. What do I do now? Harmonica lesson for beginners. Clear and clean single notes. And a bending video. There's a lot of very basic stuff. But this one is about breathing and relaxing and just starting really, really, really fundamental. We're not even going to talk about single notes. So I've got a C harmonica. Actually, I have two. The first one I have is a Hohner, the harmonica Ace, sort of a $5-7 harmonica. That's this guy here. So I'm not pulling a little bait and switch on you guys. And then I have my standby, the Hohner Special 20. See if I get that on the camera there. Both in C, both very similar harmonicas. However, one costs about $10. The other costs maybe 25 or 30. So I want you guys to understand that it's not really the harmonica. So I'm going to take my American Ace in the key of C. We're working with the C harp. And I'm going to show you exactly where to start. So first step, how to hold the harmonica. And this is key, guys. I talked about this briefly in my beginner's video, but I didn't emphasize what I've seen folks doing. So take your left hand, get it on camera, Dan. Okay, left hand, sort of do that. Insert the harmonica with the holes facing you, obviously. All right, those are the holes. And the numbers up. So Hohner harmonicas put the numbers. You can see that? There we go. Put numbers on the harp. So you want 1 to your left and 10 to your right. Otherwise, the low notes go towards your hand. So your hand is like that. Okay? And the other hand goes in like this to make sound. So I talked about that before. Okay? Now, what I see people doing when they practice is I see them doing all these gnarly hand sort of movements. Sometimes you need to cheat and maybe help yourself find a note or help yourself find something. But I want to encourage you guys all to really go back to this primary sort of harmonica holding technique. And there's a couple other ways people hold the harmonica. Some do it like this. But whatever way you're going to play, you should practice that way too. So holding the harmonica key, that's key. Hold it this way. Don't decide you're going to change it. I mean, if you do and you learn how to do that, who am I to tell you not? But I think it's easier when you hold it just like that, okay? So next thing I want to talk about is body posture. Whenever I meet someone who's having trouble and wants to talk harmonica and wants to do a lesson, the first thing I notice that they do is they tense their body. So what I want all of you out in harmonica land to do, and this may sound silly, but before you play the harmonica, I want you to shake it out. Just shake it out and relax. I know I'm going out of focus, but just get all the tension out, because what you don't want to do when you play the harmonica is you don't want to do this. You don't want to... Okay? That's all theatrics. Really, the guys that are doing that on stage are usually doing that to make some sort of a scene for the audience, some sort of a, it's kind of boring if you watch guys and all you really need to do is move it like this, but it's more exciting when you sort of tense up and do these things. But for you beginners, the tension that you're putting into your body and therefore putting into your mouth is starting you off on the completely wrong foot. So relax. You gotta just relax it out. So you just got a harmonica, you've got it in your hand, and what I want you to do, and it's funny because everyone's talking about this lately, is to breathe through the harmonica. Big points that John Gindick makes master of harmonica instruction, John Gindick. Big points that the Hohner company makes on their advertising right now. They've got a logo, they've got a motto or a slogan that says "Just breathe." Okay, I don't think you can. Hopefully, you can't trademark breathing, but that's, it's their harmonica slogan. So what I want you to do is stick the harmonica in your mouth, and just we're not even going to talk about single notes yet. Go see my single note video. Go see my beginner video to talk about embouchure and single notes. We're talking about just making sound on the thing, okay? Very, very basic. So, and don't forget, guys, not everybody knows this. The harmonica plays both when you breathe out and when you breathe in. So we're going to just breathe on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my mouth over the first 4 holes. And this actually makes, in the key of C, we've got a C harmonica, this actually makes a C chord. Okay, great. So I'm going to take it and go and relax and just let it out. Let it out like it's a long day and just breathe. Okay, and then I'm going to breathe back in. That's it. I'm breathing deep. I'm breathing like I'm at the doctor and the doctor's saying breathe so I can hear you. I'm not tensing my shoulders. I'm not sucking as hard as I can. I'm just breathing, okay? And what you're going to feel is you're going to feel some resistance from the harmonica, okay? There's reeds in there that are vibrating, and what you're doing to make the noise or make the sound is you're pushing air through a hole over a reed that vibrates in the, take it apart and look at it. You see these little reeds, right? And there's going to be some air resistance, so the air is not going straight through. It's kind of going down over the reed. So what you want to do before you start to learn to play single notes, or before you start to really get into this thing, is you want to really feel it. So what I do is I close my eyes and I breathe. So breathe with me, guys. And what it'll sound like when you put the harmonica, just put your harmonica in front of your mouth, okay? I'm not going. Hear that wheezing sound? Hear the difference? Okay? You just got to relax. Go with the tension. Go with what the harmonica is putting against you. And just breathe, man. Just breathe. So I'll switch to the better harmonica, but it sounds the same. Actually, it plays a little easier, but you get the idea. You don't need the fancy harmonica to start. And at the very basic, guys, you can start doing some just rhythmic stuff. That's all. Just breathing through the harmonica, getting the feel for it. Nothing fancy. I know you all guys all want to wail, but if you spend just 5 minutes with this, it will help you fundamentally start off on the right foot as a better harmonica player. So holding it right and breathing through it. I know this is a simplest video I've ever made, but it's a topic that's overlooked like crazy. And so shoulders relaxed, body relaxed, shaking out, eyes closed if you need to. Just think about nice things. Just think about all the joy and the relaxation that's going to come from playing the harmonica. But don't stop there. Move on to single notes. You're absolutely trying to play single notes. You're absolutely trying to play licks and bends and blues and jazz and folk and everything else. But fundamentally, it's getting that sound out of the harmonica. This will help you get the 2-hole draw. This will help you get your clear single notes and your bends if you know what the air is feeling like as it goes through the harmonica and you breathe through it. Don't suck. Don't blow, breathe, okay? Dumb little lesson, I know. Maybe I'll redo it, maybe I won't. Got more to come in the next few weeks. I'm going to keep making them. Got some new ideas, new things, so stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for writing. And yeah, keep breathing. I mean, you can't live without it, right? Okay. All right. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.